In today's video, I want to talk about taking profit. I'm going to be a constant reminder during this bull market, which, by the way, I think we have a lot to go, but I'm going to be a constant reminder, constant voice on YouTube. While everyone is selling the get in, get in, get in, I'm going to be saying, get out, get out, get out. Now, not everything. I want you to stay in. I think there's a lot of opportunity here, but you're going to get in the habit of taking profit. If you're in the UIG, 2 calls this week. We'd love for you to join the DeFi Portfolio Roundtable discussion. It's going to be a very high-level conversation. And then the Infinite Game. This is in a Zoom room. We're talking a lot about laddering out, locking in the profits, and having a plan for those profits. I'm going to share with you what I do. Now, before we do, I'm going to bring our attention back to this chart. This was in 2016. And shortly after the elections, we went from a whole $782 or $800 Bitcoin all the way to something like 20,000, I believe it was. I don't actually fully remember. Let me move. Yeah. 20,000. Massive. That's like, from rags to riches. That's millionaire shit. Fast forward 4 years later, 2020, shortly after the bull market, we went from 14 to 70,000. That's like rich person shit. How crazy is it that we run circles around the world's best? I'm talking best, top tier, Wall Street guys, hedge fund managers. We run circles around them. And as long as you have strong laddering out rungs and set points for where you're taking profit, you exited very, very nicely. Fast forward, another bear market. Hopefully we've been buying all through this really painful period. I remember thinking, I felt like a crazy person. I'm like, I'm buying Bitcoin and my whole portfolio is down, but I'm going to keep buying because I believe in this stuff. Here we are, elections as of a week ago or so. And of course, we're starting the start of something that could be really, really sexy. But even then, even in the middle of a bull market, you do see some really big pullbacks, some really big red candles. And I want to remind you to constantly get in the habit of taking profit. And I lend my profits out over on Aave, Compound, Venus, and XtraFi. As you can see over on Polygon, 15%. It's ripping. Over on BNB, I'm doing over 10%. And again, I don't do it for the yields. I do it so I have dry powder, so when there are pullbacks, I can deploy. And I could deploy quick. While everyone else is in decision or in fear or, oh my God, the markets are crashing, I could enter and make a quick 10, 20, 30, 40%. Again, that takes people 3-4 years in traditional markets to do. I could do that in a week. And we rinse and repeat this. So we do take a long-term outlook. We're not trying to time the tops and bottoms perfectly, because we'll never get them right. But if I can ladder out on the way up and then deploy on massive red days, red weeks, red seasons, or bear markets, then I can get ahead and really just accelerate my gains, accelerate the profits, and ultimately accelerate what we call the escape velocity. So your escape velocity is you have enough money that just the yields off that money could easily cover your lifestyle and you never have to draw from the principal. And my personal target is a $25 million portfolio, so it's not just me that's taken care of, but it's everyone in my family and extended family, and that's just been a goal of mine. So $25 million invested, and that'll be, the Rubik's pot, the Rubik's empire, and from that, empires can be built on top. First one in my family who's going to be able to kind of create that impact and that level of wealth, so that really inspires me. And crypto and DeFi have been a massive component of helping me get there in a much shorter time frame. I don't want to be 80 years old and driving a Lambo. I want to be 30s and driving a Lambo, which I get to do, which is pretty sweet. Really hope that helps. Again, just reminding you, lock in profit. Probably on a weekly basis, you're going to get a video from me saying, hey, lock in your profit. Hey, lock in your profit. Hey, we're in extreme greed right now. Lock in some profits. So when we're in extreme fear, we could take advantage of the markets. Let me know in the comments if we got kind of a virtual handshake, a virtual deal. Lock in profits, even if it's a small amount. Get in the habit. Again, let me know in the comments. Let's lock this in. Share this with someone or a group or anyone who kind of needs this voice of reason, because people get greedy in these times and it happens every cycle. Then they don't end up any better off than they were before they start. It's madness to me. Share it with someone or a group or something you're a part of where they need to hear videos like this, and let them know, subscribe to this channel, because we're going to be the voice of reason in a market that's super degen-y and gambly. We are investors and we strategically approach investing in these markets so we can leave better off than we were when we entered the markets, which is the whole point of investing. Multiplying what you have, multiplying your wealth. Again, really hope that helps. Like, subscribe in the comments. Let me know if we have a deal. Share this with someone. And with that said, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.